Working on my 85 350X motor. Second time I had to pull it apart. I put a new piston in this thing and got it running, was doing a break-in on it, and the center case was leaking. Here, the damn gasket must have shrunk on me and moved out of place. So I just split this thing back apart again and put some Honda bond on it and a new gasket. So hopefully this time it doesn't leak. That kind of pissed me off, putting all that work into it just to take it all back apart again. So I had to buy all new gaskets for it. But yep, I'm gonna put it back in this sucker again. I think you might have seen this thing a while back when I rebuilt it. Hopefully this time I get to do some ripping on it. I'm gonna put this thing up for sale anyway. I don't need it. Got some new stuff coming here. 85 Tri-Z. Got all new plastics. All new everything. Pipe, plastic, seat. I'm doing a Warrior, they call it the Frankenshock. Let me stick this stuff back up here. Freaking fell over. Oh, sorry about that. Throwing you all over the place right now. Yeah, I'm doing a Frankenshock on that. I got a brand new nickel plated pipe for it. All kinds of fun stuff. I'm gonna buy new tires for it, I guess. But yep, that's coming soon. But in the meantime, we're working with this Honda. I gotta go ahead and stick this sucker back on. I had it running for about, I don't know, 15 minutes trying to do a break-in. Left it idle. And then I came back out to a huge puddle underneath the motor. And I was just like, oh man. It made me mad, so I stuck it back in the car trailer, and that was probably at the end of last year. So probably about a year ago. I think things make me mad, and I say hell with it. I won't work on it for another year. I'm not even into that. But yeah, I got this sucker back together. It was gonna be a hard time. There's a couple dowel pins in here that were mauled up, so I had to put new ones in. I had to order them from Honda. I saved all the bullshit. I should have took a video of putting it back together, but my tripod's missing in action, so it's kind of hard to hold the camera and work on stuff. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing put back together here and see where we're coming. Magic of the internet. Split the case, put the gasket on, put the whole top end on. Now, when you guys time these things, you got to make sure these cams are facing down. And then there's two little marks in here. You can see one here. And then the other one's over there on the right. You gotta line them parallel with the head. And there's a little notch on here. There's a little dot right there beside the bolt. If you see it, that's gonna be facing up. But get ready to put the rocker cover on. I hate these guys who use Permatex. You're supposed to use Honda bond. Get this at your Honda dealer. This stuff goes on real thin. I just put it on with a finger, or you can use a cotton swab for like cleaning your ears, you know. Does work pretty good. Tiny paintbrush, but put a little thin layer on there, let it dry for a couple minutes, and then you can put it on, torque it down. I used you can see I used it on the center cases too. It makes a hell of a mess, but it comes right off. I used it on both sides of the gasket. Now the other gasket I pulled off here ended up pulling itself down in the case, and it was blowing oil out of the back. So I got that all fixed up. So this thing here, it'll be ready to start pretty soon. Got to, let me think here. What do I got to do to it yet? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I want to take a die grinder across the fins and polish them up. I like how people do that. It cleans them up real nice, makes them look pretty slick. But yeah, the 350X got a new heart transplant for the second time. Corrected the issue, so we'll get this thing up and running here. I have a tank right here. I gotta pull a couple dents. I got that dent puller from Harbor Freight. That should work pretty good. And I got some of this paint mixed up at my paint supply store here. Olympic White. It's got the clear, everything built in. It's like 20 bucks at my local paint store. It's like automotive paint. got some good primer. We'll use some of this. That ought to work pretty good on the tank. I got some new decals for the tank there, hanging up there somewhere from a long time ago. I get new Honda wings and a couple 350X stickers. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this rocker cover on now before she dries up here. So we'll go ahead and get this motor put in.